Hey, it says welcome back to another Battlefield video. Battlefield Labs hasn't even started yet, and full patch notes are out for the playtest that is gonna take place later today. The first thing we know is that now they're testing Rush in Battlefield Labs. This is extremely exciting because we haven't seen new game modes beyond Conquest, Domination, and Breakthrough since Battlefield Labs came out, and I'm very excited to see Rush return. And honestly, it's been a while since Rush has been like in its prime. I would say for me personally, Rush was the best in Battlefield 3. Just a combination of the maps, of the map flow, of the squad play in that game really made Rush great. In my humble opinion, Rush has started falling off around Battlefield 4. I didn't enjoy that much in BF1 and BF5 because it just didn't fit in that World War I and World War II setting for me personally. And with Rush being tested now, the developers officially confirmed on the Battlefield Labs Discord that the latest Battlefield Labs build is indeed an alpha. We already knew this from the leaks before, but now they have said it themselves on the Discord. So we left the pre-alpha stage, boys, now we are in the alpha. Now let's dig into the patch notes. I have cut the patch notes in half, so we're gonna have the first half now and then the later half a little bit later in the video. The reason I did this is because some people really enjoy watching Battlefield gameplay and have complained that sometimes I block the gameplay with massive screenshots. So I cut it in half, so it's a little bit more compact. With that out of the way, let's start with the first half of the patch notes. They added secure bit requirement to Battlefield Labs. This is no shocker, they just recently did this for Battlefield 2042 as well, saying that the cheaters are now improving their programs, and probably the Battlefield 2042 anti-cheat is struggling catching all the cheaters. So now you will have to enable this setting in your BIOS. So if you are playing Battlefield Labs later today, I'm just giving a heads up now, you will have to figure out how to do this for your motherboard. I think this is okay. It's a little bit of an annoyance, yes, because some people really don't like messing with their BIOS, I get it. But I think this is mostly fine, it doesn't take that long to enable. Then the second big thing is they worked on animations. Now this is a very broad statement, which animations exactly we don't know yet, but they worked on animations, which is great. It's gonna add to the immersion factor of Battlefield 6, and it's gonna fix some of the sluggishness that we could see with some things. For example, maybe the soldier animations, the vehicle animations. In my opinion, some of the reload animations also looked very wacky, so hopefully that is also worked on. They also added camera shaking when a vehicle shell hits near you. This is also added, I think, for the immersive factor of Battlefield 6, and it's fine. I just hope there's a setting to turn some of the screen shake off after long periods of gameplay of Battlefield. For example, Battlefield 3, there's a lot of screen shaking in the game. I really get a headache playing some of these older Battlefield games. It really is an earthquake simulator. When I play Battlefield 3, for example, in Metro, one of these days, I need to bring a Richter scale with me to see how much my screen is shaking, and I need to drink Novalgin immediately after I'm done playing Metro. So I hope some of that is available to be turned off, or if not turned off, then toned down just a little bit. I like my gameplay to be smooth, and I think screen shake is just kind of fake, like visual recoil. It doesn't really add to the gameplay, in my opinion. So hopefully, there are gonna be settings to mess with those a little bit. And if you guys have been enjoying the video so far, I would really appreciate if you would leave a like and a comment for the algorithm. And if you're new here and you want to keep in touch with Battlefield 6 related news, leaks, and everything related to that game, and enjoy some Battlefield and Star Wars Battlefield 2 gameplay, then please consider subscribing as well, and thank you so much. Vehicle resupply stations can now be destroyed. I knew for a while, from the previous Battlefield Labs build, that the vehicle resupply stations, specifically from winning vehicles, cannot be destroyed. So if you really needed ammo, you could always find a station somewhere closer to your base for your tank or your Bradley. Now, I have a problem with them being destructible now as somebody who is a tank driver, because the air vehicles don't have resupply stations in Battlefield Labs as of right now. No, instead, they have the Battlefield 4 regenerating ammo type of system that we saw all the way back then. And I think that system, for the most part, was also fine. Now, my problem isn't with that system. My problem here is, as of right now at least, very selective balancing for the ammo resupply stations. Why is it that the land vehicles have to deal with now destructible stations on top of having stations in the first place, when the air vehicles just sit in the air and regenerate ammo forever, and they're never forced really to land or resupply or do any of that sort? Hell, they don't even have to take off from base, guys. They just really just spawn in the air. So this is another factor which separates them from the land vehicles. So the land vehicles have all these restrictions. You gotta drive all the way from base, you gotta resupply, now you have to exit your vehicle to repair the stations. You're also very open to griefing. In Battlefield 5, if you were somebody who was known to play land vehicles, you would sometimes have teammates who would deliberately destroy vehicle stations to just troll you, so you have to go out and repair the station. It was fun for like maybe 1 or 2 times it was funny, and then it really became annoying and was really disturbing people. And now that this is back, I'm really not happy about this. If it has to be back, I think it cannot be returned in selective balancing bias. It has to be then also somehow applicable to the air vehicles as well. Otherwise, I think we're really going to have balance problems. In this tweet, back from March, David Stern argued in favor of vehicle resupply stations being placed centrally in the middle of the map, so that you have to go there with the tank or your Bradley and fight for that resupply stations to get your ammo. Otherwise, you just don't have ammo. And now, with the stations being destructible, the helicopter and the jet can just bomb the middle of the map randomly, as they always do, just to kill infantry, and the vehicle resupply stations are just gonna blow up along with the corpses of all your infantry players. And it's up to you and your squad now to repair that station and take the flag while you're getting bombarded with air vehicles who don't have to deal with having ammunition restrictions. This is my problem with the vehicle resupply station system as a whole. It has to be applicable, as I said earlier, and I hate to repeat myself, but it's very important because I think if they don't nail this, I think the vehicle balance might really be screwed for Battlefield 6. I know it's an alpha, but this is exactly what they're looking for. They want feedback about everything. So here is my feedback about the vehicle resupply stations. Let's move on to the second part of the patch notes. Improved controls of air vehicles, and will continue to improve them further. This is amazing. The physics of the jet and the helicopter need to be very, very good made, and they looked a little bit floaty in the old Battlefield Labs build. Now they're gonna look better. This is amazing. I'm very, very excited to see the new leaks of the improved helicopter and jet physics in play. Then they improved the UI of light vehicles. I'm not sure what light vehicles means here. I translated this from 1BF. Is this the MRAP, the quad bike, some of these other vehicles? Or is it LAV like the light armored vehicle, the Bradley, maybe it's that. But in any case, the UI is improved for those vehicles, which is also amazing. Then we have the anti-aircraft gun at the base now shoots at air vehicles a la BF3. This is incorrect. It only shoots at air vehicles in BF4, where it was AI manned, and in Battlefield 3 you had to go in them to shoot it. But at least now we know that the anti-aircraft gun at base is gonna be like Battlefield 4, which is fine. Multiple improvements to suppression, markings, and auto resupply. Honestly guys, I had no clue that Battlefield 6 even had suppression. Is it visual? Is it affecting your gun like in Battlefield 3 and BF4 and BF1? That I don't know. Then we have markings. Markings, if I had to guess, is the Battlefield 5 type of markings / spotting. I'm sure that the game doesn't have 3D spotting as of right now. Battlefield 6 you have to mark people, so I'm guessing this is that. And then we have something called auto resupply. This could be the vehicle resupply stations. Maybe they're better now, they resupply ammunition faster. We're gonna have to wait and see for the leaks of somebody who plays in the land vehicles. Then the next huge thing, the final thing, improved weapon sounds and animation, as well as customization settings. This is incredible. I'm very surprised they're already moving in with sounds and animations of the weapons. This is amazing. I think they are doing this very fast. If I'm not mistaken, a lot of you guys had problems with the way the weapons sounded in Battlefield 6. I recall comments, people saying they sound like plastic, they look odd, I don't like the reload animations, I don't like how they run with it. Hopefully, in this patch notes, they have fixed all of those problems, or at least gotten close to it. My personal favorite weapon sounds would be from... I had to be a mix between BF1 and BF3, but I think I'm gonna go with BF3 here. I would personally love if Battlefield 6 sounded close to BF3, or even better. Why not better? Battlefield 3 is a game that was released nearly 16 years ago, so I think it's reasonable to expect to be on that level or a little bit better. In either case, if it sounds better than Battlefield 2042 and BF5, I'm fine with that. And then they say customization settings. This could be the gun bench. Maybe there's new attachments people can put on their weapons. We're gonna have to wait for the leaks later today and then see what was it with the customization setting. And with that being said, guys, let me know down in the comment section, how do you feel about this Battlefield Labs patch? Are you excited? Are you disappointed? Do you want more? Please let me know. And if you enjoyed watching this video, then leave a like and a comment for the algorithm. If you were new here and you enjoyed the video as well and you like me as a creator, then consider subscribing. And thank you so much, guys. Have fun in Battlefield Labs if you were selected to play today. And I'll see you maybe later today, but most likely tomorrow. Have a great day, and I'll see you then. Take it easy. Bye-bye.